Hi. Hear that noise? That's cars going by. We're at the Marriott in Medford, about 10 hours on the road, and I reached for Mark's shake in the back seat and told him that I felt something go out and my back went out. So I hobbled into the hotel room after going up an elevator. It looked like I'm about 80. I probably look like that anyway, but now I really look like it with my bad back. So that's why my legs are in a ball.
Hello. The reason I'm sitting in my family room with my sunglasses on is because, not only because I look cool, but because I have gotten no sleep. The first reason is because my cat will not leave me alone. My cat's in love with me, and we were away on vacation for 2 weeks, and he will not leave me alone, and I can't take it anymore, so Mark's going to find a solution for that tonight. Right, honey? And the second reason is because my back hurts. And the reason my back hurts is because on Saturday, which I explained in another video, Saturday we were coming home, starting on our 17-hour trip in the car from California to Washington. And about 3 hours into the trip, I decided I was hungry, so I reached into the back seat from the front seat while Mark was driving to get something out of the ice chest, and I felt something. And I didn't really think anything of it. I thought maybe I pulled something, but when I got out of the car at a rest stop, I was walking like a monkey. I mean, I couldn't even stand up straight. And I thought, oh no. So we went the rest of we spent the night at the Marriott, and that was horrible, just because I mean, I could barely walk, and it was hard to lie down, hard to sit. And then we had another so that was a 10-hour drive. The next day we had a 7-hour drive. And my back has been hurting ever since. Mark tried to help massage it last night, and I also tried the treadmill and some stretching and some self-massage, and it's a little bit better than it was. I mean, I can walk around now, but there's something still pulling. So tomorrow I have an appointment at the chiropractor. I have not gone to a chiropractor for 10 years because the last time I went to a chiropractor, he turned me over on my side and did some kind of deep crunch, and a couple days later I found out I was in pain. A couple days after that, which I didn't have this pain before, it was in my front, and I actually had a hernia. And I mean, it lasted for 2 months before I went to the doctor and discovered this, and the only thing I could think of was the chiropractor turned me sideways, and that's what happened. So I haven't been to one in 10 years, and before that I went to a chiropractor, and he had all this weird high-tech equipment, and I did not like this place, and he kept calling me every day to come back and come back and come back. So today I decided that I would be brave and call a chiropractor near where I live. And I'm sure that whoever answered the phone, who I was talking to, is probably scared to meet me because I asked the weirdest questions she's ever heard. And one of the questions I asked was, what was the table like? And she said, well, they have 2 tables. One's like a waterbed and one's just a regular table. And so I said, does the table make a loud noise? And she said, huh? And I said, yeah. Does it make a loud noise? She said, no. And I said, oh, because that one chiropractor I was talking about, he put me on this high-tech bench where you stood up and held onto the bench, and then you went down, and then when he adjusted you, the part where your stomach is would drop out and make a loud noise. Hey! Quiet! Quiet on the set! So, I forgot what other questions. Bug, what other questions did I ask?
X-rays?
I asked what kind of X-rays they did, and she said digital, and I said, well, do I have to be moving? And she said, what do you mean moving? And I said, the chiropractor did some kind of movement X-rays where I was like this. Oh, that hurt. And I had to go every day and get these X-rays, so I don't know what that was, but she never heard of that. And I'm trying to think of what else I asked.
About the bed?
Yeah, I said that, about the bed and the X-ray. And I asked if we wanted me to see what supplements I was taking. And she said, yeah, there's a form that you can fill out and just list them on there. And I said, well, I'm doing that, but does he want to see them? And she goes, well, I've never had anybody bring them in, but if you want to, you could throw them all in a bag and bring them in. So, and then I said, does he want to see my blood tests? And she said, she doesn't think so, but, I'm just trying to be proactive. And I can't remember what else I asked, but I asked a lot of strange questions. And when I was telling Mark, who's the one holding the camera right now, when I was telling Mark about this, she said, why don't you ask her if he wants my therapist number? Which really cracked me up. Because he probably would want that when he finds out how psycho I am, when I ask all these weird questions. And when Mark said it, it made me laugh, and then it hurt my back again. Ow! So anyway, I will let you know how I feel tomorrow if I don't chicken out on my appointment. It's at 1:45 tomorrow. I'll let you know how it goes, or if I run out crying. And I think that's about it. So I'm hoping that this will do the trick, and if not, then it's Memorial Day weekend, and I'm going to be in pain for 3 days before I can see anybody again. So I'm taking a gamble here, but I'm going to tough it out, I hope. Okay, we'll talk to you later, and we'll see you next time. Good night.